each other. It's all well and good when someone pulls me when I also don't know the difference between my people, then they have a right. So it ends up being a situation where we can all end up as strangers. We can all end up actually not doing anything about Ugandans. Most of us, the tribe we're born into is the only tribe that we can tell you about. And I feel like personally that is wrong. We need to have a situation where we're able to share each other's culture. It's not a far distance. Uganda is one of the smallest countries. We have no excuse for not knowing what's happening 6 hours, 7 hours.
Mind you, what is the essence of
the album is about bringing together culture on one project. So we were able to work with some of the best and brightest minds, whether it be elders, whether it be children's choir. We want specific Nile beats, for example. Was one of the troops that we worked with. So sometimes it's a troop, and other times it's a troop, and other times it's just an individual. We find an elder who can sing, and we harvest that. I think because of the fact that we didn't have so many rules and not too many small sass like God, we were free to just be artists, free to just be appreciators. And I think that's what people like. They're like, man, we really love the way you guys talk on the show. I'm like, it's just natural. It's natural. That's how we talk with each other. That's how everyone talks as they move through the place. We're not trying to do 100 things in one day. We do 1 or 2 things, and we keep it light because that is how people travel. They don't travel with intention to do 100 things.
He's very close
For me, it's easy because I think the number one thing has always been respect. I got a big awakening going to South Africa, for example. I was in South Africa for 6 years through my high school and university, and there you're outside. You're catching those taxis. You're going downtown to record. I used to go to Moses' house, who was an underground producer by then, now he's big. But we used to record in his bathroom. We used to set up the microphone, put mattresses, and we record in his bathroom because we couldn't get to proper big studios in South Africa. It's very expensive. And on those, I think there's where I learned to respect. If you go into a situation and you want to walk into someone's territory and be the big boss, and people always tell me you're so humble. I'm not being humble, I'm being respectful. There's another world that people don't see.
Does it give
where you can get in a serious situation, and with the crime levels there, every bit of turf that you walk on, people feel like they own it the same way that So that is where maybe I learned to interact with people respectfully. And people were very surprised that that clan you're going to in the Karamojong, they don't like people. They don't like people coming around, being around. But I went there, I was respectful. I'd used what I'd learned in South Africa. And now I'm one of the tribe. I have a name from there, Lodongo, Navio. And they were like, man, we need to call this guy music man because he's been dancing for 3 hours. They're used to someone coming, dance with them for 10 minutes. Then I sit down, I have a camera in your face, and I wasn't doing that. I really wanted to sit down with them, eat meals, go to their spots, relax, chill, find out what they do in Catton. Like I said, I'd send a team there. Sometimes I'd be there with them when I could. If I was on phone, we'd be there like a day and a half. But you don't see all of that crap. You just see us enjoying ourselves. So we finish every episode doing what I do best, which is music. I was like, the way I've seen music move, from the nominations I've had across the world, I know what traditional music can do. And I think we need to believe in it. We're not going to get anywhere by stealing a bit of reggae, stealing a bit of Nigerian sound, stealing a bit. I believe that the answer for us making it is still in our own music, it's in our own cultures. So this is step one to get there.
You moved across Uganda and you tested different sounds. What do you expect
Ugandan sound, I think, is mostly in the rhythm. You see, with music around the world, they go on a 4 count. With us, it's a 3 count. Most tribes do a 3 count. And that's really interesting, and it's different.
What is that common instrument that you witnessed in
Ngalabi
Ngalabi
is everywhere. The thing is used in a lot of tribes. Of course, you have the huge drums, and the drums differ as well. You have so many types of drums. Djembe is around, but yeah, there are a lot of commonalities. And you have to understand when you go back and you look at the histories, you have one of our kawakas bringing people down from Encheba, that is in Okwongera, to Encheba here, and setting up musicians there so that they can play for them, fusing their music with our music. That's why some people are like, oh, Okwongera and our cultures are similar. It's not a thing where they've learned from us only. We've also learned from the guys who came from the original Chema and were put here with the instruments to play for the Kawaka hundreds of years ago. That's information I would never know. You would never get to. Just be like, hey, those people, someone copied someone, or someone, without seeing that, hey, it was actually an exchange, a back and forth of cultures that has made what we have today. So it's that type of information that I think is crucial, and I'm dying for people to know and accept and start learning.
To the people that you visited, what are they really gaining from the Navio project, apart from just showing the world what they have as the beauty?
Yeah, I think, of course, when we leave there, we're using troops. We like to also use crews on grounds. We use the guides from there. We're staying in hotels, motels. We're staying in campsites. So we're definitely helping the local economy. We're an exciting crew. When we come to town, sometimes we're doing shows. Those shows generate money for the security, for the askaris, for the people giving us equipment. We bring money, basically. We bring money to the people working directly for the show. But it's not about that. It's about empowering the guys. We let them know your culture is beautiful. Your culture should be shown on a national level. People are always like, man, Ugandans don't appreciate us. I'm like, let me give them a reason. Let me put what you think is beautiful about your culture. Let me put that on television and let Uganda decide for themselves.
Okay, Navio, because of time, let's move to the album. How many songs are on the album, and how can we stream them?
Yeah, so Navio X project, the X is there because it's 10 songs. 10 songs on the album. That's for those who are not good at maths, X or Roman numerals, X is 10. So it's 10 songs on the Navio X project. Beautiful medley of songs. We have George the Poet, one of the most famous poets in the world, not just Uganda. He's Ugandan from Fumbe clan, so that was a bonus. We have Giraffe Clan, we have Ayesiga from Toro, Giraffe Clan and from Karamoja. We have a lot of the unknown artists that have either been big in their places, like we worked with the one and only Navajo from Kabare to redo one of his songs up there, overlooking the lake. It was really a beautiful medley of songs. So the Navio X project comes out midnight. Tonight you'll be able to stream the album. Make sure you share it. And yeah, man, if you're a Musonga, if you're from Karamoja, if you have an uncle from Butaleja, if you're wherever you're from, Kabare, make sure you tune into the album and know that this is volume 1 of 5. So we're definitely going to get to every single tribe. It's just a matter of time.
Okay, Navio, I see with some international stars and I think should we expect something from maybe a collaboration?
Yeah, one is already out. It's called Solo, featuring the Les, who is the most endearing, he's the legacy brand as far as hip hop is concerned. The Les, so I have a song with him, and that just came out solo, and that's going to be hitting your airways really soon. I'm excited about that one. And yeah, there's a lot more music, but mostly connections. Mostly we've got connections to help the youth. We're going to be setting up an academy soon for training artists, and it's also going to be helping artists also market themselves. Yeah.
I think you have some questions behind.
Because I think we need to compete on a world level. If you walk into an office somewhere, maybe the reason we haven't been getting where we're supposed to is because we keep handing them singles. They want to know about an artist. What can you do in more than one song? Huh? More than one single? They want to know that you can consistently produce at a level. So you can get people to write for you. You can get, whatever you need to do to make those songs hot. But we need to start competing in at least the EP space. Someone gets signed internationally tomorrow. You can't tell the label, oh, hey, no, me, I only do singles. One single every 6 months.
But are they paying off? Full up on their one.
I mean, you see, you get your royalties. So a song that you don't even think is big is going to be the one paying. A song that has never played in Kampala, when I do stuttering remix with Fifi Dobson, the people who are in those areas will understand. When I do that song, it's sang word for word. It has never played in Kampala. But